Alright, I found my wrench. OEM specified. Never underestimate the power of a good square tubing. It can open many doors when you're pissed enough. Well, today's hotter than a meth pipe on payday, and this is the goodest time as ever to work on your cooling system. What we have here is a failure of engineering. Heater control valve should not be made out of plastic, but this one is. Somewhere on this rim it cracked, and before I finished it off with the square tubing, it was wobbling, it was already loose. Every time I touch it, it'd weep coolant, so out it goes. And any magician that tells you when fluid of any sort gets hot, it expands. So when I took that piece off, out the coolant came like Old Faithful. So I made a mess, but I'm way ahead of you on that. Oil dry is your best friend if you're a clumsy person, or if you just make a lot of messes. But seeing how the auto parts stores do not have the part that I need on the ready, I have to order it, and I don't want to wait a few days. I'm going to have to be MacGyver today and make my own connection. You don't really want to straight pipe it with plumbing all over the motor because it just, wants to dance basically when you rev it, and you don't want to put any stress on your nipple here. Heater cores ain't fun to replace either. So, what I thought about doing, from here to here, I'm gonna put an inline valve because it's the summertime. You don't need the heat. Plus this thing's got AC, so I don't want any heat going into the heater core diluting the cold air that's coming out of the vent. So I'm gonna rig up something where I'll go from here into a valve and straight into the motor. That'll be better than any plastic heat this shit you could buy for $2.99 in China. Well, this is what I've come up with. I'll start with a few adapters. This is a 3/4 going into a half, and a half right here going into a 3/8. Yeah, 3/8 should be what it is. Screw it in like this. There we go. Now this is what I got going on here. Now, just get that test fitted for now. Get this screwed in here. Go underneath all the vacuum lines and wires and flux capacitors that Oldsmobile's put in their Delta 88s. Now, if all the planets align and you say enough magic words and pray to every god you worship, this should turn out just nice. This will work just fine. There we go. Get the action on that. There's enough hose flux here to cancel out any movements the motor does when it dances into the Macarena when you rev it. You could do this all day, it's not going to hurt this. I think that's the way it's going to go. And the air breather cover, you're going to hit this. So I think this is what we're going to do. That should work just fine. Summer, winter, summer, winter, fall. You get the picture. I just slightly made my car $4.92 worth even less. Sure sure that's how much these parts cost. I don't know. It's my car. I'll make it look as god awful as I damn well please. So let's make everything this good and kosher and tighten it down and see how it handles when it's all pieced together. Well, that was daunting, but it's all there now. It was slightly thins out right here, but I could probably put a hose clamp and slightly torque it down to go from this to this. Kind of like a girdle in a way. Other than that, she's set to go, so now it's just a matter of running it now and see if it leaks. Hopefully there aren't any. For the sake of comparison, like the 81 Oldsmobile, that had such bad coolant, let me tell you. It was gushing out like Salisbury steak diarrhea, whereas this car, it's more like pea soup, but ideally, you want to get the green Gatorade. That's the scale you want to go from. Get as far away from the diarrhea and go straight to green Kool-Aid. Greener the better. And we flushed that blue Olds twice, and it can only go back to a tint of green. I even throw an example how bad it was. Yeah, that's pretty fucking violent. This car isn't even close to that. Maybe one time flushing and that is it. For now I can live with pea soup. You don't flush out your coolant, it just gets dirtier and dirtier. And then eventually it gets acidic and eat away at your gaskets, eventually cause a head gasket leak. It's not good, even though the car ran like a Swiss watch, but despite its appearance, even though the heater core clogged on that blue car, ran fine, just needed some extra attention. This car, a few steps ahead of that. Hold on to your tits, it's the moment of truth. It's almost like they did that from factory. It looks so damn good. But it's all me. This is what ingenuity can look like. If you buy enough right parts, have enough time to waste. I just snipped the end of this so it wouldn't rub up against this so tightly. I was just touching it, but ain't rubbing it. Beyond that, it's all good. The only thing I need to do is top off the radiator. It's about a quarter down. Where my hand is right here. Just top it off and we're good to go.